And meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden says that the highly transmissible COVID variant dubbed the Omicron is a cause for concern, but not for panic, and defended his much criticized decision to restrict travel from a southern African region where it was first reported. Now, VOA's Anita Powell reports from the White House.
The enemy has a new name, and it is Omicron. The highly transmissible new coronavirus variant was first identified by South African scientists and named for the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet. President Joe Biden.
This variant is a cause for concern, not a cause for panic. We have the best vaccine in the world, the best medicines, the best scientists, and we're learning more every single day. And we'll fight this variant with scientific and knowledgeable actions and speed, not chaos and confusion.
Shortly after the new variant was announced, Biden imposed travel restrictions on several southern African nations. That drew the immediate ire of South African President Cyril Ramaphosa.
These restrictions are completely unjustified and unfairly discriminate against our country and our Southern African sister countries. The prohibition of travel is not informed by science, nor will it be effective in preventing the spread of this variant.
But Biden argues that he's using the restrictions to buy time for more Americans to get vaccinated and take other preventive measures.
The very day the World Health Organization identified the new variant, I took immediate steps to restrict travel from countries in southern Africa. But while we have that travel restrictions can slow the speed of Omicron, it cannot prevent it. But here's what it does. It gives us time. It gives us time to take more actions.
Dr. Tyson Bell, an assistant professor of medicine at the University of Virginia, said there's a lot that scientists don't know about this new variant. For one, whether it's more dangerous. Without knowing that, he said, it's hard to know what the best course of action is.
Both sides of this argument have good points. I think that if you look at where the virus has been isolated now, the Omicron variant, it's in many more countries now, several countries in Europe, and that includes people who do not have direct ties to Southern Africa or South Africa. And so I think the point that this seems discriminatory, it does. The countries that are on the restricted list do not overlap with all the countries that now have isolated cases. And so on the other end, I think that the Biden administration, Dr. Fauci and others, they're trying to contain the spread and buy more time.
President Biden urged unvaccinated Americans to get vaccinated and for the vaccinated to get booster shots if eligible. That's sound scientific advice, Dr. Bell said, and not just for Americans.
This really should be a wake-up call that we need to do as much as we can to get the global population vaccinated, because ultimately, if more variants are able to thrive because virus is circulating at high levels, we have to fix that through effective vaccination and getting it out.